A cardinal fire sign, Aries, is largely defined by action. They know who they are simply by the act of self-expression. If they show up in a group environment where they're meeting people at a social or a work event, they are going to do well if they initiate or lead. If left unchecked, however, people with Aries rising can become overbearing. Instead of beneficially leading and directing, they might try to force others in the direction they want to go. Recognize where the balance is and let others take the lead sometimes. A fixed earth sign, Taurus rules beauty and the richness of nature. A successful Taurus rising is confident and self-assured in a non-aggressive way. But when this sign flips out, the focus shifts to grasping for possession of other things, such as taking from others instead of building up their own life. It is always advantageous to know what is a rising sign's strengths and weaknesses so you can counteract your less than desirable impulses. As a mutable air sign, Gemini enjoys movement and looking at issues from different perspectives. In its best vibration, Gemini will be interested in the complexities of the mind. If it goes wrong, it can become incredibly ungrounded, which can manifest as gossip or excessive worry. If you are a Gemini rising, make sure you put your constantly buzzing brain to work on something with substance and don't get stuck on anything superficial. Known as the homemaker of the zodiac, Cancer is a cardinal water sign that understands itself in relation to how it feels about others. You're going to know yourself through what you care about and how you show it. A Cancer rising will define themselves as a compassionate friend. When misguided, though, this person will project onto others and overly nurture them. They'll forget to nurture themselves, and they'll mother someone else, usually a partner. If you know you have this rising sign, you can watch out for these tendencies. Leo is a fixed fire sign that burns with purpose and spirit. A grounded person with Leo rising will pursue what makes them feel truly excited and fulfilled. When this sign is not genuine, that sense of spirit turns into showboating. They'll try to be externally flashy instead of nurturing the flame of the heart. It's the difference between doing something because they want attention versus doing something that is deserving of attention because it's coming from within. Mutable earth sign Virgo seeks order in life. Because you are a person who flosses or goes the speed limit or follows a healthy diet, you determine yourself to be a person of value. Virgo establishes certain criteria for themselves to meet if they are to consider themselves a reliable, successful person. While this way of thinking can help them achieve goals and provide clarity, too much can lead them to be overwhelmed by self-critique or overly critical of others. The sign of Virgo tries so hard to do its best that it becomes hyper-aware of when it falls short of its imagined ideal. Always concerned with keeping the balance, people with the rising cardinal air sign of Libra think before they act. Measured in their approach, a Libra rising often has to explore two extremes before finding the place where they truly lie. They often know themselves by looking around them and understanding what they are not, what they balance themselves against. Libras understand themselves in relation to others, but the pitfall here is that they can cave to peer pressure. A strong sense of self is necessary to maintain internal balance. A deeply intuitive fixed water sign, Scorpio rising, indicates someone who is ruled by instinct and emotion and is steadfast in their beliefs. That intensity becomes dangerous when led astray, because they could root to something that's not truly theirs. Through self-doubt, they can suppress who they are and adopt someone else's belief system. This could be something big like religion, or it could be personal, like seeing themselves as a failure because someone else said so. Sagittarius, a mutable fire sign, feels most alive when in motion and discovering new things. They're going to know themselves through exploration and play. Learning about different cultures and philosophies is one way of doing that. But don't get so caught up in being a tourist that you always look outward and never inward. Taking the time to find a new appreciation for your home base is important. Capricorn, a person with this cardinal earth sign ascending loves hard work. They take pride in building themselves up every day to reach their ultimate goal, whether that's a fit body or a successful business venture. Capricorn rising recognizes itself through effort and productivity. The key is making certain that they are genuinely doing it for themselves and not directing their energy to building someone else's goals as opposed to building their own. Someone with Aquarius rising will take an innovative approach to any task or problem. This fixed air sign is always looking to improve and make things more equitable, and they do that by challenging the status quo. If there isn't a good enough path forward, they'll invent one. Someone with Aquarius attributes will only fail if they forget to question things and let others be authority. There's something in life that we can't express with words because it's so intangibly beautiful. So we make music and poetry, and have mystical experiences. Pisces know themselves through intuitive artistic expression. People with this mutable water sign ascending become the best versions of themselves when they engage in the creative process. It's important for them not to use their talent as a form of escapism, but as a way of meeting life's challenges.